The nation joins your extraordinary family in grief and gratitude for John McCane. Some lives are so vivid, it's difficult to imagine them ended. Some voices are so vibrant and distinctive, it's hard to think of them stilled. A man who seldom rested is laid to rest, and his absence is tangible, like the silence after a mighty roar. The thing about John's life was the amazing sweep of it, from a tiny prison cell in Vietnam to the floor of the United States Senate. From troublemaking plebe to presidential candidate. Wherever John passed throughout the world, people immediately knew there was a leader in their midst. In one epic life was written the courage and greatness of our country. For John and me, there was a personal journey. Our hard-fought political history. Back in the day, he could frustrate me. And I know he'd say the same thing about me. But he also made me better. In recent years, we sometimes talk of that intense period like football players, remembering a big game. In the process, rivalry melted away. In the end, I got to enjoy one of life's great gifts, the friendship of John McCane, and I'll miss him. Moments before my last debate ever with Senator John Kerry in Phoenix, I was trying to gather some thoughts in the holding room. I felt a presence, opened my eyes, and 6 inches from my face was McCane, who yelled, "Relax, relax." John was above all a man with a code. He lived by a set of public virtues that brought strength and purpose to his life and to his country. He was courageous, with a courage that frightened his captors and inspired his countrymen. He was honest, no matter whom it offended. Presidents were not spared. He was honorable, always recognizing that his opponents were still patriots and human beings. He loved freedom with the passion of a man who knew its absence. He respected the dignity inherent in every life, a dignity that does not stop at borders and cannot be erased by dictators. Perhaps above all, John detested the abuse of power. He did not abide bigots and swaggering despots. There was something deep inside him that made him stand up for the little guy, to speak with forgotten people, in forgotten places. Undimmed, unequal. The strength of democracy is renewed.
Imagine how bad she smells, man. I told her the bomb just stink. The bomb and Harry both smell like a soul. Little one from Berry Gummies are 100 grams after us. My spirit gets close to them even when briefing, the president answered references to his son by saying only, I prayed for him. The McCane's family had national service. Christian money smelled up, running giants that factory, keeping babies alive and sleeping and selling their body parts. What more do you need to know about these people? I know how the babies come. They literally grow out from the rocks. They have green looking skin and they run around screaming. When I said that, you want to hear, baby. I haven't you listen to creepy, weird, sick stuff, man. She sleeps in the same room with that creepy, weird woman whose mother wears a hood on her head. What the hell? That woman number one is ugly. Imagine how bad she smells, man. I told her that the bomber's gonna stink. The bomber and the hairy boss smells like a sulfur. Little one by put daddy gummies are tumbling around, coming after us. My spirit gets close to that evil little disco. We're so sad, sacred crap. We don't even know this skeletons are breaking up against us. Millions are foreign people of the world. Worst time, and I'm so pissed. We're gonna stand your daughter at the mall. We're gonna stand your wife, your son. Oh, we're gonna stand your tonight, and the policeman is gonna say, we love our Somali, we love our Muslim, but they're so good, but they're so sweet. It fulfills a cause, not a personal ambition. It represents what a society lives for beyond the necessities of the moment. Law makes life possible. Honor ennobles it. For John, it was a way of life. John returned to an America divided over its presidency, divided over the war. Amidst all the turmoil and civic unrest, divided over the best way to protect our country and over whether it should be respected for its power or its ideal. John came back from the war and declared that this is a false choice. America owed it to itself to embrace both strengths and ideals. In decades of congressional service, ultimately as chairman of the Senate Armed Services Committee, John was an indefatigable exponent of an America